Thanks again for joining us. We hope you've managed to catch your breath after that riveting performance. Andile and I have made a decision. We're tendering our resignation. We're going to be going away with Ubaba Phuze Chemis. We're going to be the backing vocalist. We're going to do the so if you don't see us tomorrow, you know Andile and I have been whisked away to the west of the country, and that's what we're discussing now. He's here to speak to us about this particular project. Authorities in the West Rand District Municipality, along with its 4 local municipalities, they have just decided to show us the rich tourism destination that their area is. The visitors could not be disappointed, whether it be an air balloon ride in Magaliesburg or a game drive in Krugersdorp. There's absolutely everything for everyone. They're also preparing for their annual Go West Heritage Festival this month, inviting people to come and get a taste of the district's cultures and people. To tell us more, we're joined now by the Executive Director of Zen One Productions, Mr. Tebogo Jwala, and he's one of the organizers of the event, as well as a legendary Maskandi musician, Ubaba Phuze Chemis. Very good morning to the both of you, gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. Why go west?
We have to go west. If we say everything good happens when you go west. It's a concept that is a brainchild of the executive mayor now, Mponawa, Councillor Mponawa, in the district municipality of the West Rand, who came up with an idea that we have to conceptualize a project that will encompass, amongst others, social cohesion, local economic development and skills development, and also to showcase West Rand as the Gauteng's playground in terms of lifestyle activities and arts and culture activities. I mean, for the longest time we have known West Rand to have been a big producer and a reservoir of big football talent. You can remember that we from the West Rand come people like Ace Ntsweleng, Ace Kruse, Banks Itludi, and so on. In the recent past, your Manyisa, Manuel, and so on. But in the arts and culture space, it has not really been showcased. We like to believe that West Rand is a sleeping giant in the arts and culture space. We may remember also that people like Theo of Mafikizolo Hall of Fame and Ntantla come from there, and Tando, and so on. But we believe that there are a lot to show and to showcase from that area. Of course, we've got poets and people in the areas of other visual arts that we want to demonstrate. So this project really seeks to showcase the whole of West Rand, whether it's the rolling hills of the Magalis that encompass your Cradle of Womankind, Sterkfontein Caves, or whether we want to tell you about the deepest mine in the whole world, which is in Merafong municipality. There's a huge richness of tourism opportunities, and we want people to go west and really enjoy the scenery out there. We've got township tours that are running, and it's quite interesting to be out there.
I want to add to your list, you also have TV personalities in your list of people who are from. I'm very much a West Rand. Sophie Ndaba, myself. Yeah. You did mention Tembisi Ede.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
So the list is endless. The list is endless. Yeah.
Baba, now we are west. Especially Heritage Month. South Africa.
Ngiyaxolisa kuyangijabulisa nkosazana ukuthi ngibe ingxenye nami yale festival. Umusic wami usuka kude ngoba lo nyaka nguphethe ka 27 manje ngibambile ku music. Ngiyongijabulisa ke nokuthi isuku iSoweto ngobuningi bayo ize ngoba ngikhulele eSoweto isikhathi esiningi. Ngiyongijabulisa ukuthi bafike bazosibona ukuthi sisayibamba njengoba siyibambile nje. Sasibambe ekuqaleni.
Awuzwe ke.
Nkosazana.
Ubaba is not the only musician who will be there, just sharing with us now about his 27 years in the music industry and how elated he is that he'll be able to share that with the people of Soweto, because he also grew up in Soweto for much of his upbringing. Speak to us about the other musicians that will be there, about the logistics, the times, the places, the tickets.
Look, I'm sure you are referring to the main festival, which will be happening on the 27th. Look, we had to reflect on the 20 years of freedom in our country when we put together the lineup, which you will see that it really it talks to the last 20 years of where we are, from where we are now. The list includes big and renowned musicians like Sello Khalane, Silaelo Siluta, you have the Godfather himself from Duma Silela, you have we have Zahara for the newer generation and the younger generation. We have, of course, our big hit out of the West End. We have Mafiki Zolo. We have Tebe, just to reflect on the last 20 years and where we are with music across. And of course, we've got Mahuta and Fred Cook. We have DJ Clock. We have the DJ Vinzo. So the music really speaks to wide variety of listeners and age groups. But I must also mention that the whole festival event is starts this week in earnest. We spoke about social cohesion, and some of the activities that we have identified that will assist greatly in that area is cycling. We started last year with cycling. We are partnered with Cycling South Africa. This year we're hosting 3 criterion tracks around the 4 local municipalities. We're starting this Wednesday in Mirafong, and then we're following again on Thursday and Friday. They'll be covering the towns of Western area, Randfontein, and the Krugersdorp in Mohali City later. But we also have a nice, unique surprise for our elderly citizens that will be taking through out to Silver Star Casino, being entertained by Mahotela Queens. Just a nice special day for them, which is part of CSI. I mean, you can appreciate that we come a long way with, and they've raised most of us and so on. So they'll be passed in as part of the CSI, and thanks to some of our generous sponsors that made it possible that those elderly citizens can come there for free and enjoy themselves and go home. But I must also emphasize that on Saturday this week, it will be the main launch, so to speak, of the cultural week, which of course will encompass or include about 17 different groupings. We'll have over 900 performers from across the region, from whether it's Mirafong or right up here to Randfontein and Western area. The cultural groups will of course include and communicate messages of heritage and culture from across all our traditions and groupings that we have, whether Kibasutu, Zulus, and Ndebele, including Mapanzula, which is a very big culture of the township in the last 40 to 60 years. So they'll also be included in the lineup of performers. We also this year, for the first time, we have a short fun run of I think 5 and 10 kilometers in the morning, and we are partnered with a local athletic team, and it is coming very well. So the whole festivities will last over the next from Wednesday until Saturday, with obviously culminating to the big music festival in Coronation Park. 160 rand will get into the venue. Look, the festival, this is the 3rd year Co-West has been running, and then I mean we have started to get interest last year. It was the 2nd year. We have had people from as far as Mafeking, people as far as Witbank. We are saying now this year we were expecting people from as far as Kimberley, as far as and there's accommodation. So just go onto any of our local municipalities' website. You will be able to identify some of the BNPs, guest houses, and other areas of accommodation that you may want to. And please book now. I mean, last year we've had a situation where on a day or so before the event, we could not get accommodation anywhere in the West End. I can imagine. We don't want people to be sleeping in Joburg. We want them to be sleeping in our own district. In the West Rand. Yes. So we're looking forward to next week and these other activities in between the events. So we're absolutely spoiled for choice. Whether you're into running or cycling or music or all of the above, there's something for everyone. Definitely, there's something for everyone. So very quickly, website address or numbers if people are looking for more information. Yeah, for more information, www.gowestfest.co.za, to gowestfest.co.za. Okay. For tourism and other local information of where to get the other amenities, you can go to www.western.gov at Western wrdm.gov.za or www.mohalicity www.gov.za.
You've lost us
Yes.
now. Go
Okay,
West.
the first one is
The first one, www.gowestfirst.co.za. I think we can leave it at that because that
Okay.
one is easy to remember.
It will redirect-
www.gowestfirst.
Yes, fantastic.
.co.za.
Yes.
It should have links to all the other one.
It should, yes.
Hey,
It
technology.
has, definitely.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, my thanks to the both of you so much for joining us and for bringing life, Mama. Sijabule kakhulu la studio namhlanje siyabonga, ne?
Ngiyajabula nami,
Thank you so
ngiyabonga.
much. All right,
Thanks
there
for
you have
having
it.
us, yeah.
Go West, and that website address again, www.gowestfirst.co.za. Make sure that you go check that out. It's sure to be a fun-filled few days with regard to this particular festival. See you in just a bit. Quick ad break.
Hlala sibizwe emakhosini, hlala sibizwa phezulu.